We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Julio Urias is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here now is Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Snyder is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. In past meetings with Julio Urias, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, Dero. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Andre Dawson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
In there, 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And he misses 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
So a full count now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Set to go now, Gary Carter, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Harper on third, Guerrero on second. Dawson is over at first with 1 away. Count even to the kid, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Here now the 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Nationals on top, 1-0. Patrick Corbin will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour. Slider, without a doubt, his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
Next up is Max Muncy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
To the plate now, Matt Kemp. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 6 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now to the plate, Kobe Bryant. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Two out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box now, Jackie Robinson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. A runner on first with 2 away.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Two and 1. Two out here and a runner at second. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 1-0. In now, Ryan Zimmerman. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Zimmerman.
First pitch on its way.
Yeehaw!
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball. 1-0. Hee-ha! 1-1.
1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Two pitches fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Standing in now, Patrick Corbin. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone, 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily.
He's going,
in now,
brother.
Howie Kendrick. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 0-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Three and one to Howie Kendrick.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Next for the Dodgers, Pee Wee Reese. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Corbin has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Struck him out.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Stepping in now, Russell Martin. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Bases are empty, one man out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting center, no one fielder. Snyder.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Swing hard liner to left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
Justin Turner stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. 2 out with the man at first. This one's down to third. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Vladimir Guerrero looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And the pitch.
Guerrero.
All right.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Ball 1.
1-1.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Ball 2.
2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. But he just missed his extra bases. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Ready for another chance? Andre Dawson reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. This is line to left. Snyder is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in, Gary Carter. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Washington leads this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Julio Urias, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The pitcher,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
1-1. Here it comes. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now, Matt Kemp. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail things here 2-0. Settling in now, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Now the 2-0.
No, that's the ball.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it comes on 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
At the plate now, Patrick Corbin. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. A fly out and a single for him so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. To 1-2 now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. David Price answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Bryce Harper will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
1-0.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. He pulls this one into right. Bryant is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for Washington, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Kobe Bryant, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Carter is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. One out, nobody on. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Now in the box, Pee-wee Reese. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
0-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Really
1-1.
pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Here's the pitch. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And Vlad had a rip at this one, but comes up empty, so he's down on strikes. So one away here with the bases empty, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Out into right center, well hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Price ready with the 0-1.
Nope, ball. 1-1.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0.
No, that's out.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runners on first with one down. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he pops it up. Robinson trying to get there. He can't get to it. This one's down. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So here's Starlin Castro. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch.
Ball outside.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Price comes home to 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's finally over for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Here's Price on 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in, Russell Martin. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Duke Snyder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. This pitch is popped up. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in, Justin Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hee-haw.
2 balls and a strike. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The pitcher, number 33,
Mookie Betts is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
Mookie.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers are back within a run at 3-2 now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you 1 pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Standing in, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, 2-2. From the stretch. This is in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Nationals 3 and the Dodgers 2. Blake Trinan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 49.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Patrick Corbin. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Corbin.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Soft liner to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready once again, Howie Kendrick. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they still lead it 3-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kobe Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Guerrero. And he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And he fouls this one off. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Fouled off.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Kendrick's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
At the plate, Pee-wee Reese. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
So now to the plate, Russell Martin. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One 0 count. Here it is. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 6 full. Nationals on top, 3-2. Kenley Jansen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Two and 0 now.
Ball, no strike.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high.
3-0.
And it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Now here's the pitch.
Got a full count.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 27, Vladimir Guerrero.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Vladimir Guerrero, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. 1-0.
A 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Andre Dawson. Fouled away. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, Are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to the bag. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he misses again. 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-1 home. There goes Dawson. Check swing grounder to the right side. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nationals lead 1. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and up next, the great Duke of Flatbush, Duke Snyder.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dawson's there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the pitcher, Kenley Jansen.
Kike Hernandez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Two out, nobody on. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail 3-2. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman.
He's set, and the pitch.
Hee-haw! 0 balls, 1 strike.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2.
That's the ball. 1-2.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Starlin Castro as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And the pitch.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Adam Eaton will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Adam Eaton.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
To the plate now, Trey Turner, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. One left for Washington. They're up 3-2. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Max Muncy, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. And a cold strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. Now a hard liner, but foul. Now the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Harper is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Kobe Bryant.
Ready for another shot now. Kobe Bryant, he flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1-2 is the count.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. Washington leads this one 3-2. Dylan Floro enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Dylan Floro.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Floro, 28 years old. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming, here it is. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hit softly down the line at first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box now, Andre Dawson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Count is 1-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Scott Alexander takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. At the plate now, Gary Carter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Dawson is on his way home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's wide, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Three and one now.
That's the ball.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Eric Gagne, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
number 38, Eric Gagne.
Juan Soto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Juan Soto.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That missed. That's the ball. Ball.
2 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to right field. Bryant there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Nationals 8 and the Dodgers 2. Ryan Harper, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Digging in and looking for more, Pee-wee Reese. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Russell Martin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line to the right side, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Patrick Corbin takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Julio Urias couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 5 hits. 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, A sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.